Hi, this is Paul from Sandwellmobiles, and this is my review on the Nokia Lumia 920. So let's start off with the screen. So it's a 4.5 inch screen, very nice size screen, very nice for watching videos on. The touch on it is absolutely brilliant. You can't fault the touch. You can even use it with the back of your nail, and why you'd ever want to do it, you can even use it with a set of keys. Why you'd ever want to touch your screen with a set of keys, I don't know, but there you go. Yeah, so yeah, it's a 4.5 inch screen. Let's get into the menus. So obviously you've got the gaming centre here, which obviously Microsoft like to do with Xbox and stuff like that as well. The games on it are brilliant. I have done a review on like Fruit Ninja and stuff like that. Let's just go into it and have a little quick look. It is nice to hold. I must admit it is quite heavy, but obviously I'm used to it. I am used to an iPhone 5, so it's gonna be like that, isn't it? So there you go. That's a bit of Fruit Ninja there. So the game graphics are brilliant as well. Right, so let's get out of that. Okay, so this is the actual phone. This is like the keypad, so it's a nice size keypad. There you go, very responsive. As I said, the screen is brilliant. And then obviously here you've got messages and you've got the internet. Let's just go on the internet and have a look. It does run quite nice on the internet. There you go. Let's just have a look, see what it's like. So it is very quick. Extremely quick on the internet, very nice. Side view. I do like the screen, I must admit. The screen is one of my favourite things. It's also got the Gorilla Glass 2 on it as well, so to save it from getting scratched and cracked very easily. I did look at a review the other day on this being dropped. I don't think they even smashed the screen in the end, and they was dropping it from like waist height and then ear height and then up above their arm as well, and I was well impressed with that. Obviously you've got the Nokia maps. Nokia maps are pretty good, quite impressed with that. I also used it the other night as a sat nav as well, which was quite good. It did absolutely brilliant on that, turn by turn as well, so very nice. Good bit of mapping there. And then you've got the Nokia City, where you can basically use the camera. Shopping, and it will tell you where things are, like shops and stuff like that, and restaurants and stuff like that. I found that quite good. I've had a little look at that. Also you've got the Nokia Drive. That's good. That's this like sat nav thing that I was using the other night. And then obviously you've got the calendar, so you can write in day by what you're doing in the day and stuff like that, which is very nice. And then obviously you've got pictures. Camera roll's good, very nice. Takes a brilliant picture. It's got an 8 megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss cameras, with the technology of Carl Zeiss in it, so that's pretty good. And obviously you've got the flash on the back as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, I definitely rate the camera. The camera is definitely that good. 8.7, so it is pretty high, definitely, with a dual LED as well, so very nice. And you've got a front camera as well, which is a 1.3 camera, and obviously videos in 720p, 30 frames per second. Let's have a look what else we've got. Obviously you've got the music. It's got like 2 speakers at the bottom, which is not too bad. I've not really played any music on it, to be quite honest, but when it's been ringing and stuff like that, and when you're like obviously on YouTube videos and stuff like that, you can hear it quite nicely. Also, it's got the quad core, so you've got the quad core chip in it, Snapdragon, so very nice, runs very quickly. Obviously it's got a 32 gig storage with 1 gig of RAM, which is nice as well. Comes in black, grey, red, yellow or white, which is good. I could only get the black. The battery life not too bad now, I didn't think. You got up to 400 hours standby, and that's on 2G, and 400 hours standby on 3G as well. Talk time 17 hours on 2G, 10 hours on 3G, and you've also got 67 hours of music play. I don't know who's going to listen to 67 hours worth of music in one go, but there you go. You've got the Office here as well, so you've obviously got like spreadsheets and stuff like that, which is quite nice. Bit different, obviously being the Windows 8 mobile, so very nice. Me, I'm not really quite sure what me is. Obviously that's just like your sort of profile, I suppose, location and stuff like that. What's this one? Obviously that's going out for, like, you can go out booking drinks and stuff like that. Very nice. Find out where like the nearest restaurant is yet again. And then obviously if you flip that way, which is left, you've got all the other menus here, like so. Some of the apps that you downloaded, like PayPal and stuff like that. You've got Wallet as well, which basically keeps your PayPal and stuff and Orange in there. And let's have a look at the bottom. Let's show you a bit of video in. Okay. Which should we go for? Go for this one. So it is a nice big screen. There you go. Hi, this is Paul from Sandwellmobiles, and this is... There you go. So you've also got the store as well, where you can buy apps, games, music. Obviously there's not a lot in here at the moment. Obviously they're still trying to play catch up with all the others. But it's got the main ones in there: Twitter, Facebook, PayPal, Netflix if you wanted, eBay. Yeah, so it's got a fair few in there. It's just obviously not as much as obviously Android or Apple. So yeah, that's quite good. But I have had a look at some of the games, and they are pretty expensive. I mean, there was a game in there what you could buy on an iPhone for 69p, and it was $3.99 in here, which I thought was a bit much. But there you go. Each to their own, I suppose. I do like the phone, but it just, I mean, the way they bang on about it, it's not as brilliant as I thought it was going to be. If anything, it's a bit boring. I mean, I suppose it's because obviously there's not many apps out for it yet, so yeah. But as I was saying, the main thing I like about it is the screen. Tweets are pretty good on it. You can tweet out from it, obviously, pretty good. Facebook's pretty good on it, yeah. But no, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, which is okay, I suppose. Yeah, so obviously 3.5 jack, micro SIM, and you've got volume up and down, your lock button there, camera button there. To the bottom you've got your micro USB charging slot, or USB, and that's basically it. And obviously camera on the back and flash. Yeah, so yeah, 7 out of 10, which is not too bad. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe. I will be doing a Nokia Drive video on it. I'm just waiting for a couple of holders to come, so I can actually sort of film me in the car doing that. Hopefully they'll be here today. As I was saying, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Goodbye.